Thank you, friends. Derek is my name. I hope I find you well. This week, I've been encouraging people the consequences of our decisions. And one of the tagline was that do not confuse generational cases from poor generational choices. In other words, so many people make up choices that affect generations to come. And so many times they blame themselves, they blame God, they blame ancestors, they blame generational cases and stuff like that. Yet they would have contributed themselves to those decisions. Let me tell you something. The future never comes by mistake. It is created by our decisions. Your decisions today has a bearing on the future of yourself, on the future of generations to come, on the future of your grandchildren. Look at this idea. So many people decided to start conglomerates, right? The British South Africa Company, the Oppenheimer, for example, they were board members of the British South Africa Company several years ago. And today, the grandchildren of the Oppenheimers are still enjoying the benefits of their generational choices because they decided to make a difference. And that difference is proliferating even up to now. So many times we make decisions and don't realize the impact and the effect of that decision for generations to come. Sometimes we need to pray for generations to come. I still remember my mother always said she used to go to church. And I used to go to church with my mother. And my mother would take me, would go to church the whole day because there was no one, it was a rural church, there was no one who could be there to clean the church and to do all sorts of things. So what would she do? She would go maybe around 8. Yet the church is going to start at 11. So we would go together, right? And I would play. Then maybe just before the church, we have breakfast. After church, she does the cleaning of the church again. And probably we leave the church maybe at 2 or 3 o'clock. So it's going to church at 8 in the morning and leaving church at 3. At first, the only way I could eat was to go with her. So at first, I used to go there. I used to go there just for me to eat my breakfast and my lunch. But as time goes on, I decided to join her in what she was doing in terms of cleaning the church before, cleaning the church after the church, locking up and carrying chairs. And one day I heard her pray. And she was saying, God, as I'm cleaning these chairs, clean the hearts of my children, clean the hearts of my grandchildren, clean the hearts of my children's children. And from there on, I decided to help her. And I thank God, even today, I can be at church for the whole day. Actually, in my view, a Sunday is to worship God, whether I'm at home, whether I'm at church. So I see people saying, "We are late. Let's go home. Let's go home." Because of the choices that she made, she instilled in me the idea to realize that the day of worship is a day of worship. And today I don't struggle. It was because of a generational choice that she made. And that generational choice is actually affecting me. It's actually going to affect even my children and even my children's children because we value a Sunday, for example, as a day of worship. So, what am I saying? I'm just encouraging you that be somebody who is cognizant of your choices, knowing that your choices today will create the future. The future doesn't come by luck. So many things that we do today create our future, create the future of our children's children, create the future of our grandchildren, and the generations to come. So whenever you are making a choice, whenever you are making a decision, whenever you are saying I'm planting this tree, whenever you are saying I'm building this house, build it for generations to come. Let your decisions be generational. Don't consider yourself only in this generation. Because so many people are where they are today because of poor generational choices. And those choices are going to follow them and are going to follow their children's children. So do not confuse poor generational choices, generational cases. So many times we've made poor decisions. Some of the people that we went out with were the wrong people. Some of the friends that we got involved were the wrong friends. And because of those choices, it is affecting us now. When we look back, we look at the effects of our generational choices. And we can make a difference. We can decide to say, from today on, I want whatever choice that I make to benefit generations to come, to create the future that I want, to create the future that I might not live, but that my children's children are going to live. God bless you. Please always focus on generations to come when you are making choices. God bless you. God bless you. Amen.